All right, everyone, I got a spicy video for you today. If you watched my previous videos, you know I was short on BTC from around 95K. Stop shorting here. Let this all play out. I just started hopping into shorts again. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you why this overall structure is still intact for another move to the downside, why I'm playing another move to the downside. But also, I'm going to show you the bullish case because the bullish case is laid out right here in the wave structure. I'm going to make it all make sense to you. So if you watch this video, whether you're a bull or a bear, you will know the invalidation points of each direction. So stay prepared and watch this video all the way through. It's very important, guys. We're going to start out on the daily time frame and work our way in. I'm going to make this all make sense to you. We're going to look at a few things here. Before we get started, this is Elliott wave theory, advanced Elliott wave concepts. That's how I trade. That's how I found success in trading, guys. If you want to learn Elliott wave, there's a free Elliott bootcamp in the free Discord that is pinned in the first comment down below. You will get a good overview of how I trade, and you will learn Elliott wave by taking that course. It is free for you. Let's get started. On the daily time frame, I'm looking at a couple things, guys. The overall structure I want to see play out for the bearish scenario. Is a corrective structure in the form of a flat correcting this wave down. I've gone over this multiple times. The structure still stands for me. And what I'm looking for essentially is a correction up here. So this is going to be the correction of our wave down. And in that flat correction, I have a correction up, a correction down that will break the low, and we will look for an impulsive wave up. Guys, this is a flat correction. This impulsive wave up could come quite high if this plays out. Threaten to break all-time high, look really bullish, and it's really just a correction of this wave. We will come down for a matching wave, sinking down into these fair value gaps down here, 70, 80, 85K. We will get more pinpoint with that price target if this plays out, all right? That is the bearish scenario that I'm currently playing, and more specifically, I'm playing another down move to sweep liquidity here. I'll be looking to close and take this up for a nice little rally. The bullish scenario, before we zoom in, because we are going to zoom in on this, I'm going to show you everything I'm seeing, smaller time frame. The bullish scenario is that we have finished right here. I can get a finishing structure right here of this entire move down. So we have, instead of this being finished here and correcting up, we have this whole wave being finished here. This is all part of the same wave where I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside. All right, that's a 5-wave impulse. And why this would probably come and take all-time high out, if that is an impulse, is because I would have a flat right here. Correction down, correction up that breaks the high, impulsive wave to the downside. That is a flat correction in the opposite direction. As we know, guys, I don't make this shit up. BTC loves to flat. That's why I trade BTC. It's too predictable. It doesn't flat every time, but I have a really keen eye for this stuff. So if this is a flat right here, an ABC to the downside, I would be looking for this being the start of an impulsive leg, very impulsive to the upside, that comes and takes all-time high out. I don't think it's going to go rocketing to the upside, you know, towards 150K here. I just see a little liquidity sweep coming to 112, 115 maybe we can get up to, and then start a correction on a bigger scale. Actually put in this correction that I'm looking for right here, except over here to the downside to these targets, and then we can start hitting up to the 130, 140, 150 range. This is the bullish scenario for you. Now I'm going to zoom in on this, and I'm going to break down both scenarios, smaller time frame, and you're going to get a feel for the smaller time frame trades you could possibly get in if you resonate with this. Just like I said, I am starting to pile in short here as we zoom in. I'm finally starting to get back into shorts. You know, I wasn't going to short this thing all the way up, 95K. This was kind of my point of no return for it just being a correction of this wave here to the downside. Once we started hitting above, hey, I'm not touching. I'm okay with sitting on my hands and being patient. Being patient is key, guys, in trading. You need to be patient. Let the structure play out. Let it become more clear to you. And then you seize the opportunity when you see it, right? I did alert premium members. I'm starting to hop into shorts here. I gave them the structure. Guys, if you want to be a premium member, 2025 is here. I am still running my New Year's special. We do live streams. I have 24/7 live Elliott wave charts, so much more included. Check it out. Just click upgrade here in the free Discord. Here's the 2025 special. You need to be a premium member by the 10th of January. You need to be in premium, and then on the 10th, you will get for life $20 off the membership fee. $20 off for life if you are already a premium member by January 10th. So get in now, make 2025 your freaking year. Okay, going smaller time frame on this. What I'm looking at is this right here being a correction of this leg. I can't have this high taken out. This is my invalidation for the bearish counts. This is my invalidation right here. If we take 100K out, I'm just not going to be happy with this overall structure. I'll be leaning more bullish once this 100K is taken out. And the reason being, you know, on the smaller time frames here, I need this to be a flat correction. This doesn't look finished to me. This doesn't look finished to me. I do have a correction up. I'm looking for a correction to the downside. I want one more sweep on liquidity, and then it still won't be finished. We'll come up and take this, and then we can come down to the 70, 85K range before we go see all-time high again, right? This is the whipsaw structure I'm looking to play. Everything is looking bullish right now. Everything is looking bullish. Let me just creep back to the daily real quick. Daily momentum, it looks quite nice. It looks quite nice. We have room to come to the upside. We have room to hit on RSI and put in a daily divergence on the chart for momentum and RSI. That's something to be aware of. There's room. You know, it would be kind of strange to see this just clip to the downside here in a big way. So be aware of that, guys. Be aware of this. Nothing is 100% in trading. Also, bearishly speaking, if we look at heat maps, I have two different heat maps pulled up. There is great liquidity to the downside. To the downside, there is great liquidity. If we go on the weekly, look at all that juice down there. Let's go take that. Let's go take that. If we look over on this heat map, look at all of this liquidity down here, guys. It's right there. Long liquidations 560. Let's go take them out. Let's come down. Let's come down. It's there. The liquidity is there if it wants to be bearish. And that is the way I am leaning. All right, so let's go back smaller time frame. And for trading purposes, if you guys are leverage trading like myself, this is what I am looking at. And real quick, guys, my two exchanges, they're the best no KYC exchanges out right now. Everyone uses these two exchanges, Blowfin and BitUnix. These are the two best no KYC exchanges, in my opinion, available globally. Guys, if you want to try these out, I make sure I get you the best promotions. So pin in the first comment down below or the links. Go check them out. There is massive initial deposit bonuses for both of them. And then BitUnix, I got you 15% off trading fees. So check them out with the links down below if you want to get involved. I hook it up for you guys. And it's best to use two exchanges. Honestly, it's best practice. One for swing trades, one for scalp trades. That's how I roll. I suggest you do the same. Okay, looking at the 15-minute time frame. Bearishly speaking, what I'm seeing here, this is our correction up, right? So this is our starting leg to the downside of another correction down. And how I am looking at this is an ABC correction. We have a starting leg, some type of a weird flat. This looks impulsive to the downside, so I'm looking at this as a flat. And then we have our C leg. We are right at the 1618. This is a perfect spot to turn around, to reverse, to start hitting to the downside. We are in our 1618 box. It's a big area for me. When we creep higher than this, we're basically going to be at this invalidation level anyways. Creeping up higher to like 99K is a no-go for me. I don't want to see it move much higher than this, guys. I need this to be a reversal to entertain one more liquidity sweep to the downside before we do actually hit up towards 100K. Okay, that is big for me. This level is huge for me. It's why I have started piling in on shorts. Looking for some type of move. This is chaotic to me. This could be an impulsive wave. It could be a corrective wave to the downside. Either way, it's a wave to the downside, right? That's what I'm looking for, bearishly speaking. Now, if we're looking at the bullish case, how do we get a finished wave here and start impulsing to the upside? Because this overall, it does look more corrective to me. It really does. And for it to be finished, I would need it to be impulsive. I would need it to be impulsive. So essentially how I'm looking at this is you have some type of a 1-2 here. You have 3, 4, then you have 1, 2, or sorry, let me backtrack. I have a flat correction here, and this is my finishing wave here. It was truncated, but it ended below this leg. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's very ugly, and that's why I don't like it, guys. That's why I don't like it, because of how ugly it is. So 1, 2, 3 wave is very small. 4, 5. There's nothing wrong with it inherently. The 3 leg is not the shortest leg. This 5 leg is. So it would still stand. It's just very ugly, guys. I'm really stretching here, trying to get an impulsive leg finished here. That's again why I'm bearish, structurally speaking. And then we have some type of a 1, an ugly 2. Again, this looks impulsive to the downside. I would have liked it to be corrective to the downside. Another reason why I'm bearish. So you guys can see why I'm leaning bearish. I don't just make this shit up. Like, this is actually what I believe. This is actually what I think. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and give you fluff. I'm just going to continually tell you what I see on the charts. So take it for what it's worth. These are just my opinions, not financial advice. But you can really stretch and try to get a finishing leg here. 1, 2, we have 3, maybe we have another 1, 2, maybe get another correction, and big time impulse to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. I really don't want to see this trend line right here get broken. I want to see this trend line hold. If we start hitting below this trend line, yeah, gonna be bearish, guys. Gonna be bearish. So I'm stretching with the bullish count, but I want to deliver it to you just to let you know how it could work in. Overall, I am bearish. I will update you guys in this weekend's video. Yesterday, I didn't put anything up. I was traveling back home to Florida from New York for the holidays. Was a good little 2 weeks up there, but I'm ready to get back in action and grinding. 2025 is going to be an absolutely massive year for me, and it is up to you whether it's going to be a massive year for you. Get working. I love you. Trade safe. I'll see you in this weekend's video. Bye.